Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name's Farah Halabi and I'm a professional Muslimah life coach, and tonight I'd like to talk to you about boundaries. Now, in any kind of self-help or growth work, the idea of boundaries is an important one, but for a lot of us, we think that boundaries are for keeping people out, keeping people away, keeping things that we don't want in out. And although that essentially, that's what a fence is really, isn't it? But a boundary, and in terms of us as people, we can't go around putting up fences around ourselves. We can't, plop ourselves in the middle of a field and then, build these fences, these walls, these defences around ourselves. In terms of our well-being, the boundaries that we have, the boundaries that we try to enforce in our lives, not enforce, but put in place, it's usually to protect us from something, which mashallah sounds lovely, doesn't it? But a healthy boundary isn't so much about keeping people out, but actually inviting them in to share with you what you want in the way that you want, in a way that doesn't deplete or demean you, allowing the people in that you wish to share of yourself, and then giving them a safe passage out. So it's by invitation only, if you like, but it's a gate. It's not a static wall. It has an open and it has a way in and it has a way out. But you're the bouncer. You get to say who comes in. You get to say, you get to set the rules. You get to decide who you invite in. If their name's not down, they ain't coming in. You get to decide that. That's a healthy boundary. Sometimes there is this perception that we can't put boundaries in place because it's almost like it's a bit rude. We don't do that as Muslims, do we? We don't do that. We don't keep people out, because that's considered, that's not very nice, is it? And especially when you mesh that all up with the premise within our faith, keeping the ties of kinship. If you're keeping people out and those people happen to be your kin, again, that's something that is a little bit of a taboo in our faith. But a healthy boundary is actually a responsibility. It's the amana that we have, our well-being, ourselves. We are accountable. That's a gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us. Our bodies, our mind, our time, our energy, we're all accountable for that. I'm accountable for my time. I'm not accountable for yours. So I need to be able to have healthy boundaries, a healthy arena, a healthy landscape, if you like, where I am able to invite who I want in and allow them and share with who I allow in the way that I allow them in, to share of my time, my energy, my attention, my focus, my feeling, my emotion, my love, my patience, my nurture, my caring. I have healthy boundaries with my children. I have the arena that I choose to invite them into when I am able to give them and be for them how I want to be for them, in the capacity as their mum, in my capacity as their mum. But that is the same of everyone around me. And when I have that responsibility, that accountability at the forefront of my mind, that I am the bouncer of my private little halal club, if you like, then I get to invite people in who I am able to share with who I want to be and how I want to be with them. I'm not giving It's not like a free-for-all where everyone is allowed access and I am just, you know, exhausted and tired and down to my last nerve. So in all of this, if you're wondering, oh my word, what is she going on about now on day 5 of this beautiful month of Ramadan, which I should have said at the very beginning, welcome to day 5 of my Ramadan Reflections. But yes, absolutely, welcome to day 5 of my Ramadan Reflections, which has been, subhanAllah, a very reflective day, mashallah. But what comes up for you when you hear the word boundary, and especially when you think about it in terms of your well-being, in terms of your Ramadan, in terms of your state? Does Ramadan feel like all bets are off, that you have to be accessible to everyone and everything, that your time is not your own, your energy is not your own, your focus is not your own, that you are so overwhelmed with everything that you could be doing, should be doing, would be doing, if only you had more time, energy, focus, attention, sabr, and, you know, if only you had more of, you know, if you could clone yourself, then, you know, mashallah, you could just be everywhere. But you can't. And there's a reason why you can't, because you are awesome. You can't dull down awesome. You are, mashallah, amazing as you are. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you enough time. He has given you enough of you. He has given you enough, more than enough, the adequate amount, the right amount of you. You get to decide how you share you with who you want to in the way that you want. That's a healthy boundary. That's flexible. That's not this wall that you have built that keeps everyone out. Because whilst you're keeping everyone out behind a brick wall, you're sitting there on your own, Billy No Mates, on your Todd. Which is fine sometimes. But if those people around you are the ones that you choose to live your life with, be it your partner or your colleagues or your kids or your family or your community, it's being able to interact and be in the life that you have in the way that you want to show up. But it doesn't mean that you have to change when you're around everyone. It is you filling your cup, which sounds like a bit of a cliche, but you filling your cup with that kindness, mercy, compassion, understanding, knowing your rights, that your well-being, your emotions, your time, your energy, your health, your wealth, that you is very, very precious. And you get to decide how you not spend yourself, but how you share what you want to share of yourself with those around you. That's your choice. You don't have to be accessible. It's not like you're a shop that's open 24/7, but you get to choose. Like I said, you're the bouncer, you're the door person. Doorman? No, because you're the bouncer. That's gender neutral, isn't it? You are the bouncer of your world, of your experience. And you get to not only choose, it's not only a choice, it's not only a right, it's a responsibility. Because you will be questioned. We all will. What did we do with the gifts that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us? Our time, our health, our focus, our wealth, our intentions. What did we do with the gifts that He gave us? You are the leader of your life. Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created you, and it is by His will and permission that you are able to do anything. But you have the responsibility and the accountability. And yes, as that famous spider said, with great responsibility comes, no, with great power even, comes great responsibility. Now you might be thinking she's talking about bouncers and Spider-Man in Ramadan. Yes, I am. There is a wisdom to that. Because I'm not saying you're not a spider and you're not a bouncer, but you are the lead. That's what you have. You are the leader of your experience. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala refers to us as leaders in the Quran, but to lead ourselves, to help ourselves, to understand ourselves, to nurture and nourish ourselves so that we are going about our day, every day, especially during Ramadan, doing what we can, what we want, how we want to experience this Ramadan in a way that serves us, energizes us, and that's what we're going to have to share with everyone around us. Is Ramadan that way for you? Does it feel like that, does it feel like it's a free-for-all? Everyone seems to have ownership of your time, of your energy, of you. That healthy boundary that I'm talking about will help you not keep those people out or those circumstances away, but they'll give you the space, the headspace and the time to reflect upon how you want to be and how you can invite those who you want to invite in and share with them how you want to be. If that is something that you're struggling with and you would like to know more, then you can message me on connect@farahhalabi.com, or you can direct message me on whichever way you're watching this, whether it be on whichever social media outlet you're watching this on. But this is your Ramadan. This is your life. Ramadan is 1 month in the year. This is your life. You have to be the one that is most committed to it, because no one else is going to be. I think that's enough from me today. As always, I pray that you are safe, well, happy and healthy, and inshallah I will see you tomorrow for another little conversation. But for now, take care. Assalamu alaikum.